SummerSlam 2024 is just around the corner and I am excited to give my preview and predictions for the event. For those of you that don't know me, hi, my name is Andy. I am a wrestling fan from Ghana, West Africa, and this is my little playground where I talk about all things wrestling. If you're interested in the content here, you like what you see here, then please do subscribe and like this video and let's talk. So I'm starting off with the match that I think will open the show, that is Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth freaking Rollins as the special guest referee. So just for context, I'm shooting this about 2 hours after the conclusion of Monday Night Raw, and Seth Rollins just gave his Rollins rules or referee orders for both CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Basically, this is going to end up being a no disqualification match in the long run, because Seth has made it very clear that he doesn't like any one of these two men. Both men also do not like each other. I think that's been evidenced from the promo before the Royal Rumble. CM Punk getting hurt in the Royal Rumble because of Drew McIntyre, then CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre the World Heavyweight Championship after he attacked him, after Drew rubbed it in his face that he won the title. The attack on CM Punk on that SmackDown where he stole the bracelet, and then Money in the Bank where CM Punk thwarts Drew's opportunity to win the World Heavyweight Championship after cashing in Money in the Bank, which he had won just about an hour before. Who do I think wins this match? Well, this is CM Punk's first singles match since he returned to WWE all the way in November. And a win for him I think would be really great after what will be the first singles match for him in over a decade in WWE. But I don't see a situation where Drew McIntyre wins and the feud really continues. I mean, it could, based on the fact that Drew McIntyre has also stolen the Larry and AJ bracelet from CM Punk and he held it up to his face just a few hours ago. I also see the possibility of Seth interjecting himself, hitting both men. It's kind of when John Cena was a special guest referee for a match that I do not remember, but that was quite funny. I'm inclined to saying Drew McIntyre wins this match because of Seth Rollins' shenanigans. I think CM Punk will get his win much later down the road, but yeah, I'm picking Drew to win this. Next, we have the WWE Women's Championship on the line. It is Bayley defending against the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. This is the match that I am least excited to see, maybe because the storyline hasn't been as good as some of the others going on currently. I think this is going to be the ultimate coronation of Nia Jax. I think she's going to walk away with the Women's Championship. Now, there is also that lingering question of whether or not Tiffany Stratton will cash in her Money in the Bank briefcase, and I don't know. It looks like she's about to get that pink briefcase because she's taped up this white one she has. I think from a marketing perspective, if you want to sell Tiffany Stratton's pink briefcase like hotcakes, you let her keep it for a while, and I think that's what's going to happen. In the end, I think Bayley has done the best she could in the 4 months that she has been champion, but it might be time to drop the gold to Nia. Let's see what Nia does. This will be Nia Jax's first championship win since 2018. We'll see how that pans out, but I think Nia Jax walks away with the victory. Next up, Logan Paul defends the United States Championship against LA Knight in what will be the third defense of the title ever since he won it at Crown Jewel last year. That is just Now, just put this out there, a lot of people have been comparing Logan Paul's US title reign to Roman Reigns' Universal title reign, and all I'll say is this: in the same amount of time that Logan Paul has been United States champion, that Roman Reigns was champion, Roman had probably about 5 or 6 times more the championship defenses that Logan Paul has had in over 200 and something days, at 270 or something like that. I don't know the number. Regardless, I think this is the moment that LA Knight needs to be crowned as champion in WWE, because if he were to lose, I think that he loses all credibility. The United States Championship is further going to be held in hostage, and I think that's what's happened. I'm sorry, but someone had to say it. That's literally what it's been. I mean, sure, the title has appeared multiple times on the Impulsive podcast and whatnot, but that's pretty much it. He's only defended at the Royal Rumble against Kevin Owens, and he's defending the triple threat match which featured Randy Orton and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. So this has to be the moment that LA Knight gets gold. So I'm going with LA Knight. Then we have Sami Zayn defending the Intercontinental Championship against Braun Breaker in what will be a rematch from Money in the Bank last month. Now, Braun Breaker has said that he doesn't believe that Sami Zayn is taking him seriously. He has the comedy show going on and whatnot. I think that Braun Breaker has to walk away as champion. I mean, Sami has done pretty good as Intercontinental Champion. He's brought some credibility to the title. I mean, it's not on the level of Gunther, but he has definitely helped carry that forward and is bringing it down to the younger stars. And Braun winning the title would be ultimate validation for this character he's been portraying on TV. Sami, I see, as well as Jey Uso getting involved in the Bloodline storyline again, and I don't think the Intercontinental Championship would serve any purpose in that feud. So yeah, of course, give it to Braun. Let Braun defend it. Ilya should be his first opponent. But yes, Braun Breaker win. Up next, we have the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. It's kind of become a custody of Dominic Mysterio type situation. This is by far the most entertaining feud in the WWE right now. The cheekiest one. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. To be very clear and concise, I think that Rhea Ripley needs to lose because of Dominic Mysterio. And it's how we get there that will take a bit of brain power. It could do it a number of ways, really. Based on what happened a few hours ago on Monday Night Raw, I want to think that Dominic will help Liv retain in a way that makes it look like he's trying to save Rhea from Liv Morgan and her crazy outbursts, you know, because that has quickly become a thing. But I think that the immediate downfall of Rhea Ripley in the Judgment Day doesn't happen immediately. You see the tease, but then Dominic comes and says that, oh, it's because I wanted to save you from Liv. I didn't realize that this is what would happen and that you would lose the match. Keeps things going for a bit. I don't know if it not culminating at that point is the best thing, but it's certainly an option. I think it will also further carry forward the storyline between both her and Rhea and not establish her as a paper champion, because Liv Morgan and world titles in WWE hasn't always gone down well. If you remember the feud with Ronda Rousey, that kind of ended abruptly. So yes, I think Liv should win this match. Then we have the match for the World Heavyweight Championship with Damian Priest defending against the Ring General, the King of the Ring, Gunther. And let me just put this out there. Quality-wise, I think Damian Priest has been a better champion than Cody Rhodes. And there's no fault of Cody's really, because Cody won the belt off of a champion who was very dominant for nearly 4 years. He had to re-establish the title in some form, and it's been a hard road. SmackDown also hasn't been the best show, especially after the Bloodline kind of started doing the same thing over and over and over again, and everybody's been talking about it. But I think that's going to pick up eventually. But Damian Priest has been a far better champion than anybody could have predicted. I said this in a video of mine where I graded the first 100 days of all the 5 champions in WWE that won gold during WrestleMania weekend. Now, who wins this match? I think the logical answer is Gunther, because you need to establish the credibility of the King of the Ring. However, Gunther calling Damian Priest street trash, and with everything that's been going on, I'm inclined to thinking that Damian Priest might walk out with the win. Another factor which I don't think anybody is considering is Giovanni Vinci. What if Giovanni Vinci screws Gunther out of the World Heavyweight Championship? That would be something, and that would probably be an appropriate match for Bash in Berlin. I think Gunther has done some great work, but we've never really seen Gunther as a chaser in WWE. We've seen most of his run as champion, and that includes his run as NXT UK champion as well. So I want to say that Damian Priest will walk out still the World Heavyweight Champion. And obviously there might be a few shenanigans involving the Judgment Day, but we will see. And the match which is set to be the main event of SummerSlam, Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship against the Bloodline's Solo Sikoa. Now this match I think has a foregone conclusion. I don't think anybody sees Solo Sikoa winning. The bigger question is whether or not Roman Reigns will return, and I think it's going to happen, guys, because Solo said it in his most recent promo that if Roman Reigns has a problem with him and how he's running the Bloodline, he knows where to find him. I think it's imminent, guys. I also think that Paul Heyman has been away for quite a while. He's due a return at some point. We will see how that shakes out, but this has to be the moment where Roman Reigns returns, costing Solo Sikoa the match and then setting the trajectory of the Bloodline story for the next few months. So overall, I believe that Cody Rhodes will walk out of SummerSlam still undisputed WWE champion, and Roman Reigns will be back. So that's it, guys. Those are my predictions for SummerSlam 2024. What do you think will happen at this event? Let me know down in the comments below. Please check out more videos on my channel, including this one that YouTube has recommended, and I will see you in another one. My name is Andy, and I'm signing off.